Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Sagacious Lu puts Mount Wutai in an uproar slash Squire Zhao repairs Wenshu Monastery on the Mysterious JG.
And I'm Lethal Feline.
I'm going to have to actually prep another character or chapter title before the next video. But what we won't need to do before the next video is figure out what quest to do because we are just swimming in character side quests here in Pussy Island.
And there's also that world quest that is just so tantalizingly close. But we can get to that after these three, maybe.
Pussy Island is our oyster, as is the world. Alright, suddenly got interested in what was over to the left.
Squirrel.
I wonder if the island's problem is nearly solved. The problem of, well, my problem is, never mind, the island problem, that's what we're talking about.
Yes, we are. Well, it's hard to, it's hard to say yet. We might be closer to the finish line, though.
Then, I guess we're splitting up again. I've got my work for the company after all.
Yeah, you do that.
I can't just...
Claude...
Go ahead, sorry.
Claudio.
I can't just push it off like Federica and Boss would, you know.
Uh-huh.
I hope we can meet again somewhere again. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when. It's getting harder and harder.
That's what Boss said.
We've all got our own lives after all. I
Well-
might have to go back to teaching to make ends meet.
So we've all got our own lives, except for Tao, of course. Oh, that's right. I thought of something earlier. It doesn't happen often, so I wrote it down. Why don't we commemorate our time together? Leave proof that our paths crossed like this. We can get DLC costumes that match, like in the first
Oh.
game.
I thought we were getting a tattoo or something.
We could do that too.
Proof, like what?
You know, like 80 proof. Like a box full of our memories. We might not be able to open it, but it's a place where we'd all be together, right? What do you think?
That sounds great, Claudia. I'll leave that up to you.
And suddenly it's Claudia is opening a book. It says, learned box of our memories recipe.
Then why not collect some mementos from everyone? Pack that into a box and bury it.
Sounds good. Better pick somewhere where it won't be dug up too easily then. Maybe somewhere around the farm, since no one does any digging around the farm.
Right, yeah. Good call.
I wonder what we should put it in.
I'll find something that feels right. I'll talk to
Tell.
and
Lint.
too.
Okay, thanks. I knew you'd handle everything, that's why I agreed to it.
No, I really do think it's important that we recognize our memories of before, like, you know, Lila and Empel joined. Because that's where I think this started going downhill, if you ask me. Right around the time I stopped being the newest character to be added.
There was a special charm and cuteness about the four of them running around with Empel and Lila being like, who are these fucking kids? And why are they bothering us? The Ryza!
Huh?
I need some advice. Will you listen to me?
Nope. I mean, sure, what is it, kid?
Actually, I'm thinking of building a secret base.
A secret base? That's great. But why are you asking me for?
Well, you have the most famous secret base of the world. You know a lot about things. You know a lot of things about a lot of things. And I thought you might know how to build a secret base too. And even fast travel to it later.
Well. Of course I know how to build one. Everyone, that's like a coming of age thing here on Pussy Island.
Oh, I thought so.
But if I tell you how to build a secret base, would it not be a secret base?
Not if I kill you after you tell me. Oh, I see, but I don't even know how to build one.
I couldn't think of any dots to actually say there, but it doesn't matter. I'm just talking to myself here, even outside the statement.
If I just happen to say out loud how to build a secret base, and someone just happened to be standing nearby when I said it, I guess I didn't tell them how to build a secret base.
Man, that would be embarrassing. But if you could start thinking about what kind of base you want to build, then I might help imagine how it would be built. What materials you might need, how to put them together.
I think I've got it. Thank you, there, Ryza.
Whoa.
Oh.
Was that you chuckling? That was like Knuckles chuckling. He doesn't chuckle. That's why it sounds so out of practice. Oh, Lila, I guess you were watching. Why are you laughing or chuckling?
I guess there's some funny thing that Knuckles says flatly in one of the games.
He does not chuckle,
Okay.
famously.
All right. Good. Oh, did I tell you about Bronco the Vulture's Sonic adventure he wanted to... Oh, man, it's fucking
No,
charming.
actually.
Yeah, no, he's into Sonic now. Yeah, fast forward ahead to 5 minutes, folks. No, he's into Sonic, and over the weekend when I visited, like, he wanted to watch Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, and then, like, 20 minutes into the movie, he's, like, rounding around, not paying any attention to it. But he wanted to make a Sonic the Hedgehog storybook with, like, multiple chapters. And he was going to draw the pictures, but he wanted me to write out the table of contents and the chapter names because his handwriting's not very good. So we're planning the chapter names, and I'm kind of helping him out. And I'm like, well, you know, should we start with one about Sonic, and then the other characters should get individual chapters, and we can come back and do one about Sonic at the end. And he was really into it, like. But I kept trying to get, like, at one point, I guess there's something called Shin Sonic, which is like an evil Sonic that's not Sonic canon. This is some shit on YouTube. And so every time he would come up with a new character, he would be like, all right, how about a chapter called Shin Sonic? And I kept suggesting, does his taxes. Bronco did not go forward, does his taxes. But we had some pretty cool ones. Like the title, the chapter for Shin Sonic ended up being Shin Sonic and his lovely dinner. Which, because what happens in the story, and this is, like, I threw out that idea for a joke, and Bronco got into it, because the actual story, which he has not got around to illustrating yet, is Shin Sonic eats all the world's trees, because he's an evil supernatural force. But then, everyone starts dying, and Shin Sonic feels bad, so he regurgitates the trees to save the world. And that's Shin Sonic's lovely dinner.
We're perfectly fine after that.
Exactly.
True story. Based on a true story.
The only illustration, because he did the cover illustration, which I thought was pretty freaking cool, actually. And I drew a lovely picture for BB the Vulture to color in of Sonic and Spider-Man meeting and shaking hands. But the picture that Vulture Bobo sent me after I'd left, which is the first of the chapters proper, was Sonic's new shoes, and it's about Dr. Robotnik blowing up Sonic's sneakers, and then Amy Rose has to get him new sneakers, and the illustration is of Sonic looking sad as like 800 missiles explode his sneakers.
It's one of the few sequences where you see Sonic's true feet.
Yes. Because that was his comment to me, was like, we never see what Sonic's feet looks like because he's always got shoes on. What if something happened to his shoes? And I was like, that is a creative little 6-year-old boy. Always thinking.
He's just going to have like a Matryoshka shoes. So it's just a smaller pair of shoes within those shoes. And if you take off those shoes, it's another pair of shoes. It's shoes all the way down until it's just microscopic. Anyway.
The big shoes on the outside is Putin, and then inside is a Yeltsin shoe, and then inside of that is a Gorbachev shoe, and it goes all the way down to Lenin.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you laughing, Lala? Is it about that 5-minute story?
How did that get us into 5 minutes of Sonic? I was just thinking, you Alchemistos are all so cute.
I am cute AF.
Yeah,
Correct.
if things don't work out with me and MPEL, what do you say?
First boss, and now you goddamn.
I remembered something similar happened before, and I felt like the Alchemistos' heart has definitely been carried over.
What do you mean, Jellybean?
I don't remember ever wanting to build a secret hideout and... Oh.
That never happened. It was not a title of a chapter.
Never mind. This is something I remembered. Please stay an honest Alchemisto forever. Don't
Was
turn,
that the name of the thing? The mission quest?
yeah. Don't turn into a crooked alchemist who just, like, sells people, you know, fucking silver iodine capsules or something.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Note to self: make silver iodine capsules.
No, I said not to do that. Oh, I'm reading your notes, by the way. Okay.
There's still one more down here, lying in the shadows.
It,
Looks like it's over by the school.
it
if I
lurks
had
to
my
the
guess.
north. Hey, remember that school teacher character who popped up in the first game and has kind of, or maybe it was early in
Yeah.
this game. 'Cause this
Well,
game,
she died, and Ryza took over that whole thing.
she was killed
What's
by
that?
Rolf, who was then put to death.
What's that? Is that the teacher you was talking about?
When I grow up, I want to go to the Capital Academy.
Listen, oh, you wanna go, do you, huh? Well, I'm sorry, but I'd love to let you, bud. We don't have the money to send you there. It costs a lot to go to the academy.
So you might as well quit trying now.
Even someone as rich as Mr. Brunnan would have trouble with it. Without being nobles or something, I can't grant your dream.
Ah, but I want to study lots. I want to learn things the little schools won't tell me. I want to read Anne Rand books. They don't teach those at little schools.
Then you better get good grades like Tao, who famously got good grades. If you do, then you might let you go in for free.
Okay, I'll get better grades then. Just watch me.
All right, I'll be watching and waiting.
What a quest that was.
Now, I'm in the academy because my father told me to go, but it really doesn't. It's not the easiest place to enter.
Well, I'm what they call a legacy, and I'm better than these people.
And what they call a legacy, you know, explicitly an outback legacy.
Maybe so, but I've talked to everyone when I went to the capital, but I'm no student.
I got 3 stars of fondness from all groups.
Even the groups that you know aren't really loved. I think the only ones that went to the academy from this village are Tao and Boss in the end.
Oh, really? No one else?
What am I doing associating with you, plebes?
You know, Lethal's noticing, oh, I have thumbs in my gloves either. Ryza, are you to blame?
Don't, never mind that. In the first place, not many people even leave Kirkin Island in the first place.
You know that's why we call Pussy Island, right? I feel like maybe I've been joking about the Ryza chewing the thumbs off of her gloves in her sleep. I think we have some thumb fetishists who are designing these characters.
Uh-huh.
There's no problem with not going to the academy, so it probably just feels like an indulgence. We're simple folk here.
Yeah, simple is a good way of putting it. Dots.
I did teach a bit at school, so I do think that it's an important place where you can study lots.
Lots, you say.
Lots of dots.
Lots of dots. Well, going to the academy isn't, you know, something typical then. I've always just been very fortunate. I've been thinking a little, which people have told me not to do, about what I should do.
Uh-huh. Go on.
I don't want to ruin the house, so it's hard for me to just run off like Mr. Lent did.
I also don't want to be a big swarthy idiot adventurer guy.
Even though I do swing a big sword. At the same time, inheriting the house simply because of fortune doesn't really sit right with me. I don't want to act purely because I'm meant to, you know? I'm at that age.
Yeah, I understand. She's got that like desire for kind of like harmless diet, anarchy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I want to like,
Diet anarchy.
yeah, I want
Same good taste, few calories.
I want to push against society's rules in a way that, you know, doesn't really commit me to that path in the long term.
I want to make loud noises. I don't want to commit any crimes.
I want to pick it outside of the student union, but run as soon as the cops show up.
So,
There a point to your little story?
I thought about what I should do, and then it came to me that the academy is there to learn such things. They can teach me how to act out.
I'm going to go to liberal arts school and do lots of drugs. Maybe play with lesbianism just for like a semester and then come back.
Anyway, so I plan to study much more. What's my major in? Who even knows?
Lesbian studies.
I might not have the answer right away, but one day, maybe not tomorrow, not today, but someday I'll have my own answer.
I like it. Sounds good to me.
Oh, well, now we're going to
In
rebel
this
against that.
conversation.
Or we're rebelling against what you just told me to do.
At the very least, I'm planning to turn down any talks about a husband my father brings up, unless it's Mr. Tao, of course.
Which, if he does that, I think is probably reverse psychology. Trying to get me to break up with Mr. Tao.
Some kind of fucking trick. I'm onto those. I don't want to spend my whole life with someone else on my parents' orders.
Well, at least, I guess, yeah, that figures. Anyway.
A bold, anti-arranged marriage stance from Atelier Ryza.
I guess I'll find out what the world quest is now, unless we find something else to distract us.
This is just one of them.
I do see one character quest.
Oh, do you?
Lighting to the west.
I see it up there too. We'll do a full little check.
There's also a normal quest up there doing something.
Yep, doesn't look like there's anything going on in the direction of the weird underground. Oh, there's one hanging up here at the old fairy lighthouse. Well, let's head this way first, because we got a normal and a character quest.
No, it's up at the Riz's house. Mom has a quest.
What should I do?
What is it, Mom?
Oh, it's nothing important. I just have this sort of Samuel, you know, Macho Man Randy Savage. Perhaps I was meant to give it back to him before he ventured out.
You have Sam's sword. Why do you have it?
Don't call him Sam. he's an adult.
The Sam sword. Why do you have the Sam?
Mr. The. He provided to me when he first got lost in the cups, and he said he didn't need it anymore. Also, he figured he might accidentally murder someone, up to and including Lent, in his cups if he kept the sword. So,
I'm just, instead of it being some kind of alcoholism thing, it's like he got stuck in the tourney cups. What are those fucking things called? The teacups.
Yeah,
Teacup
yeah.
ride.
Oh God, we're
I'm fucking here. Help me, Mio. I don't know where I am. I'm busy.
we had like way back in the day, me, Bobo, and our sister were like at the park or at the fair, and it wasn't that crowded. So the guy was like, "Yeah, I'll let you guys just ride like 2 rides in a row because there's no one waiting to get on," and that was amazing. And then we did 3 in a row, and then it was like, "Yeah, okay, dude, that wasn't a good idea." You don't need to be in the cups for 3 rides in a row. Maybe he brought it to me because he was worried about hurting those around him in the stupor huts. Okay, that's where I was going, so.
That's wild, Mom. Thanks for sharing. But it's too late to give it back now.
Thanks
He's
for sharing. Thanks for sharing. The fuck? You get past regrets with me.
But it's a little late to give it back now that he's gone on a journey to find his wife.
I was wondering if we were going to, like, randomly across the world run into him. Then maybe Lent can make use of it. It's just taking up space as it is. And according to Samuel, it's some kind of legendary blade. So I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Also, you can probably, like, alchemize it and make it even better. What the fuck? Who are you? Get out of our house! I mean, you're not literally in the house, but...
Are you sure Samuel won't be mad?
I'm mad. This guy's wandering out. Wait! This is private property! Look, stay off of that path. That is a path around the house. It is not a public thoroughfare. Anyway. Sorry, you were saying Ryza. Yes, this is that he didn't need it. He can't complain about it now. Fuck that shit. But before that, it'll need a good shine. It would make a terrible gift in this state.
Which state shall I take it to where it'll be a good gift? Does it have like a regular capacity magazine or something?
You seem to be very busy. Are you alright? Are you eating properly?
Nope.
I tell you to take a break, but you wouldn't listen, would you?
Nope.
Alright, well, listen to this thing I told you to do with Lent's dad's sword, anyway.
Doing the what now?
Return to the Cock Island Atelier. I'm assuming that giving it a polish, it means doing some alchemy shit. Although I suppose we could just save ourselves a trip and check the quest log, but... What is not dirty sword recipe?
Learn how to make a legendary sword from a regular dirty legendary sword. The Lise Divider. Divide your Lises.
I hope Lise wasn't Lent's mom's name. Maybe he
It's Samuel's penis.
Well, I was just saying, he was in his cups, and he doesn't remember why it suddenly occurred to him he shouldn't have a sword anymore. But his wife did disappear around that time. Lise Divider. Alright, swing. Oh, okay. This would appear to be an actual, for reals,
Like
decent sword we can make. Yeah, so I wonder...
Swing of the Giants.
44.
Rockschloss.
Well, it's Grand Organ. It's probably... Well, you know what? That's actually... Yeah, he's almost certainly got better wappets than this. I wonder if that's just the end of the quest, was getting that recipe, or if the quest is still going. Yep, we gotta make one. Okay. Even if
we gotta have a thing where we give it to Lent.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. And if we could come back later and make a better one, although honestly, like if it turns out that is a good thing, yeah, because I don't want to take the time to actually really carefully, you know, make sure that we get the best possible shiznits, if you catch my meaning.
You can always slap some stuff on it later.
Yeah.
Alchemy's endless in this world.
It's got attack and defense, speed and attack. It does have the right trait slot shit on it already, actually.
It has the right stuff.
The thing to be on the lookout for is whether we could give it a particularly good super trait. Which you're never going to get out of an ingot anyway, so I don't know why I care about that at all. Any of these have a super trait.
I saw super skill. I think that's the only one. That was on the rightmost one, I think. Oh, there it was, second to right.
That's not a super trait.
Oh.
Noob.
Excuse my ignorance.
God, what a noob. Well, there could be a super trait here. It is possible. Then, of course, you have to figure out which super traits we actually care about. What is Wind God's Blessing? That is not a thing that you can put on this item type. Blade of Flame probably is, but it's coming off of ingots, which means it won't actually take. There's a very annoying thing where it can't come from an alchemized item. It has to come from... But they let you put it on there anyway. So it's like, well, now I got fucking ingots that are never equipped. You fooled me, game. You crazy game.
You played me, game. You played me like a fiddle. And the mysterious engraving.
The lethal engraving. Swordmaster. Apparently not a sword trait, because broken tools are... Super concentration. Alright, so what does super concentration do? Element value of the item increases... I could not give less of a fuck, but... Super quality. Recoil control. This is part of the fun of alchemizing too, folks.
Blood contract. Now you can make a contract with Satan.
Blood contract. You'll get caught up in the blood contract. Alright, I guess if I decide to come back and make this better, we'll come back and make it better. But for now, let's just get on with our lives.
Get on with it.
Yeah, that seems like a copyrighted term. I gotta be careful with that.
Mm-hmm. More rock schloss, which comes with its own little crab. 2 little crabs. There's actually a lot of rock schloss on this sucker. A lot of Grand Organ, too. Would you like more Grand Organ?
Throwing some resources into this, actually. But so the bad thing about ingots is that you can't... It's not useful, which I didn't find out until it was a little too late, to put super traits on them. Unless you want to do, like, high quality or something. But it's good that I can, like, duplicate them all day long. So I can throw around, like, really high-end Grand Organs and not worry about it. How did I run out of stuff there?
Out of quantity?
Ah, because I...
Because it just doesn't have any more item slots on
So
there.
I need to get rid of that shit, and... yeah, I did it wrong. So, because the other thing we could do is...
Heify it. Wall.
I almost certainly didn't do that as efficiently as I should have done. I should have done that back here.
Oh, wow.
No. We're doing it again. Alright. Oh, I thought that was going to add bolt. I thought the whole point was that it was going to increase... That's bolt, right? Am I losing my ding-dang mind? I guess it didn't matter. Alright. We better get some use out of this thing now, because, I mean, it's fucking Lent's dad's sword. It feels like he should be equipping that sword.
Feels like we're doing a lot more in polishing this sucker, by the way, but,
yeah, that's true. This is really fucking clean at this point. Yeah, I cleaned it and put like 8 tons of Grand Organ on it, so, you know, that's pretty good.
Now it's more legendary than it ever was.
Swing of the Giant Star.
There we are.
Yeah, yo, it's fucking done.
Well, it seems pretty legendary to me.
Alright, well, I managed to restore its gleaming shine.
And did an odd, weird turn.
It is really quite a blade. It's surprising I can actually lift this thing, but don't worry about that. I've really never seen anything like it in the shop.
I would have thought I'd need somebody with Patty's incredible upper body strength to lift a sword like this.
Mm-hmm. It's probably custom made by a swordsmith. They usually make swords, if I remember correctly. To be using this glorious blade, Samuel must have been quite the daft hand. Not deft, daft.
Samuel Marslink, the henpecked husband of Samuel Marslink's wife. A rough drunk.
That would probably recoil if he knew who the former owner was, because I haven't reconciled or anything in this particular playthrough.
And his knowledge of what his dad's sword looked like is surprisingly limited.
But it is a nice sword. I wonder if he turned it down right away.
That's a good question. I think that's worth pondering for a while. When we come back next time, folks, do you think Lent's going to turn this sword down right away? And if so, do you think I'm going to load like 4 videos back just so that we didn't use up that Grand Organ? We'll find out the answers to both of those questions, or possibly only one if he doesn't refuse the sword, next time.
Bye.